Hello and welcome to the Daily Bible Podcast. My name is William Hemsworth. Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode. Well, we're continuing our journey through Scripture verse by verse, and we're continuing on in Matthew chapter 10 today. And today we're going to look at Matthew chapter 10, verses 21 through 22. And so just to give a backdrop in case this is the first episode you're listening to, Jesus, starting off in Matthew 16, sent his disciples out to the towns of Israel to evangelize, basically. He says he's sending them like sheep in the midst of wolves. And so Jesus is telling the disciples that not everyone is going to accept what you have to tell them. They'll say some mean things, they'll persecute you, they may even try to kill you. And so it kind of leaves us to where we are today. So today, like I said, Matthew chapter 10, verses 21 through 22 are our verses today. And those verses say, "Brother will betray brother to death, and a father his child, and children will rise against parents and have them put to death. And you will be hated by all because of my name, but the one who endures till the end will be saved." And so yes, Jesus is saying this to the disciples. But I strongly believe, and a lot of commentaries I read and early church fathers that I read about these verses kind of say the same thing, that this also applies to us. Not everyone is going to be happy that we're Christians. Not everyone is going to be happy that we're, maybe trying to spread the gospel, etc. Being a Christian may mean that some of our family members won't like us. We read stories about that quite a bit. I read a story just the other day about a man who became a Christian, and his mom said, as long as you do everything in moderation. Well, the thing is, Christianity is not an alcoholic beverage. You can't have it in moderation. You're either you're all in or you're not. And that kind of leads us to verse 22 where Jesus says, "But he who perseveres until the end will be saved." You see, guys, we have a daily choice to follow Jesus. We have the choice to turn away from the faith. We have the choice to deny Jesus when we're being persecuted, etc. We have that choice. So are we making that choice on a daily basis to follow Christ? It's a daily choice. It's a daily commitment. And I'm sorry I'm going to offend some people on this, but it isn't one of those things where you made a decision one day at summer camp when you were 13 years old and you could live a life exactly how you want and you're still going to get to heaven. You could leave the faith. Scripture is clear about this. This is one passage, another is Hebrews chapter 6, and there's other ones as well. Let's make that daily choice to follow Jesus. And let's endure all that stuff that the world is going to throw at us for being a Christian. It's not always going to be easy, contrary to what some televangelists may say. Christianity, being a Christian, is not for the faint of heart. There's some hard choices, there's some hard times that may come, but Jesus tells us he'll be with us till the end, and our rewards in heaven are going to be much greater, are going to be worth everything that we endure here on earth. Let's make that daily choice to follow Christ. Thank you for joining me on this edition of the Daily Bible Podcast. If you have any questions, comments, please email me, or prayer requests for that matter, please email me at hopewithin18@gmail.com. And God bless you guys, and thank you for listening. Have a great day.